It's fucking nice out.
Fucking nice out.
It's definitely fucking nice out. We got my nigga in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man. Real quick, man. Let's get started, man. Let's get this thing started, man.
Told y'all.
This one of them.
Told y'all I was pulling up when From the Depths dropped.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's my first podcast I ever did.
For real?
First joint.
Oh, man, come on, man.
People been asking me to get on podcasts for 3 years. This is my first one.
The first one.
It's only right.
It's only right. You did. Listen, man. I don't know if this needs an introduction. It might not. We're gonna do it anyway because as we should. You did. Turn this shit up, man. Hold up, man. Turn that up, man.
What?
Listen, man. It's your guy, Caesar Lee.
Yeah.
AKA Kato.
Yeah.
You call me C.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna go through all in the day. You feel me? We gonna clap it up for that. You feel what I'm saying? Welcome. You feel what I'm saying? I got my brother, my blood brother. Got a rudder in the building. What the fuck is that? Rudder Rover.
Yes, sir.
Listen. We got the man. We got the myth. My guy. Goes by a few different names, man. He got Dotskiat.
Yes, sir.
Got Dot.
That's right.
Illdude.
That's right.
We got the one and only Tdot illdude in the building.
Mr. Goodwin when I'm in the bank, you heard?
Mr. Goodwin when I'm in the bank. Come on, man.
Time me too much, call me T for sure. I'm a hustler getting greens.
My sport.
You heard?
Man, listen, man. Come on, man. Oh my God, it's playing all type music. Man, listen, man. From the Depths out now. From the Depths out now. You feel what I'm saying? Hold up, man. Let me turn this down, man. Let me turn this down. Cause I like this shit a lot.
Yeah, me too.
This one right here, man. This a record right here. I'm not gonna lie.
High when the streets keep calling.
Nigga, what? Come on, man.
I think you need to go with the feeling.
Let's do it.
You can't hide when the streets keep calling.
Yeah.
From the Depths out now. Make sure y'all go check that out, man.
Go get it, man. Go get it.
I've been waiting to see this damn box.
Listen, man, bring the box out, man.
Let me see
Pause.
this shit.
Bring the box out.
Oh.
That's what tight. This the tight time. We better than Narwhal, nigga. We do it. We doing it better than Narwhal out this motherfucker. You feel me? Stop playing with us, man. Listen, man.
This shit brand new. Ain't even no scratches on it.
Welcome to the Comma Club.
My old number on
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
Caesar Lee, got a rudder, and we got the guy, Tdot illdude in the building, Dot. How are you feeling, my brother?
Y'all should have saved this to the end, because now I'm about to be mesmerized. Hold on.
See?
Let me put this to the
Yeah, put it to the side. Oh, I got it. I'll take that.
Too much shit fucked me up, and I was like, man,
I can't believe.
We got ways to go.
Hold on.
That is incredible, man.
We got ways to go today.
Yo, see. You know what's crazy? I had to fix your mic. Your mic was a little down. You feel
My
me?
shit was low.
Nah, you back in action.
I'm always loud though, so
I
it's
got
gonna fix up.
anxiety now because I feel like I need a copy of each. I feel.
Yeah, you can't get those. He said, nah, my brother, you got to get your own.
No, my brother, you got to get your own. Now listen, we probably figure out how to. Do niggas even burn CDs no more?
Upload it,
Hell yeah, niggas.
Nah, you got
still
that
got
on
towers.
something.
Them towers are still around.
Yeah, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? You definitely got to throw them on something. But what's up, Dot, man? What up, man? Let's clap it up one more time. From the Depths out now.
Yes, sir.
Finally, we was waiting for that.
Yeah,
it's been a long time. I put out a lot of projects instead of From the Depths. They all was very good. And basically, From the Depths was supposed to be my first joint after Morning Comes Too Fast, and it was From the Depths.
That's one of my favorite projects from you, by the way.
That's
real
a
quick.
go.
I don't want to cut you off.
No, thank you. That's I think that's one of my favorite too. It's gonna be a battle between these two.
Yeah.
But I just kept feeling like I needed to add to it, and I was just obsessing about it, honestly. And it finally. So then I was ready to drop it right before the pandemic, and then that happened. I'm like, I'm not about to drop it. The pandemic, nobody don't know.
I remember that. I remember when you even made an announcement about it. You just was like, man, look, I wanted to drop From the Depths, But with everything going on, there's no way in hell I can drop from the depths.
I just
you know
ain't
what I'm
want to
saying?
waste
That was a crazy time at that time. You feel what I'm saying?
It was weird, man.
And LA was bad for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it was weird. The industry was weird. It was like I wasn't gonna be able to really get no support on Spotify, Apple, or nothing. And now I am. You know, like a couple of my songs got playlisted. I got a lot of cool things going on with it that I probably wasn't gonna be. I wasn't gonna happen in the pandemic. Nobody was in no offices or nothing. So
right.
Yeah, that was a different time. You know, but
and it's perfect timing right now too.
sure.
I feel because everybody talking about like music is weird now, and no one's talking about nothing real now and all that. So you know,
that's
here y'all go then. You know, here it is.
That's they go to.
Like, you know, it's crazy. That's my guy, right? So, you know, even I got a bunch of bullet points, but there's so many things to get to. I'm trying to figure out where to start. I don't know if I want to start from the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? Do we want to start with just making from the depths? How long it took you to make it? What were some of the things you went through to make it? What did you go through to get from the depths? You feel what I'm saying? Let's start with that. Let's just start with From the Depths. Let's get that out the way.
Okay.
Let's get the album out the way.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I think it ain't even a long convo because Morning Comes Too Fast was my most authentic, purest music that I made knowing how to make music.
Yeah,
basically.
for sure.
All the CDs in that box is the most authentic shit I've ever done.
Yeah,
I was
for sure.
trying shit.
Yeah, just trying. Yeah.
But like once I felt like, all right, I actually know what I want to sound like, how to sing a little bit, how to do this a little bit. Morning Comes Too Fast because I was just moving to LA. I was sleeping on people's floors and different things like that.
Yeah.
Word.
So From the Depths was like, I was a little bit further than that, but it still started from that same place. And that's why I called it From the Depths, is because like, I just felt like it's the title basically is, it's not really a deep thing like that. It's simple. It's if you're at zero, you're trying to climb up, and everybody has a goal to reach or somewhere that they're trying to get to. So that's really what the title means. And then all the music is just kind of like around that. And it's so the fucked up thing about creating music and gaining success is the more successful you get, the harder it is to have those raw emotions of like, damn, I just slept on the floor for 4 months. I make a crazy song. Now it's like I'm still trying to make those type of songs, but now I just got my new crib and I got this and that, and it's like it'd be harder. That's why that's when the vibe gets heavy. You get me?
Right.
For sure. So I just had to tap back into certain things to finish it, and that's why I never felt like it was finished because the experiences was getting more lavish and more vibey. Versus like feeling like I wasn't winning, and it's easier to make the music to where I felt like I was winning, and then.
I mean, because I see even when I look at the track listing, right, I see like the titles are kind of personal. Right. A lot of the titles, you got Rancocas Valley.
That's like I made Rancocas Valley is probably 7 years old.
Shout out to everybody who went to RV.
That song's like 7 years old.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I made that like when I first got to LA.
Word.
Like I made it and I just didn't put it on Morning Comes Too Fast.
Save it for sure. For something else. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, because they were super personal. You feel what I'm saying? Right. The Luca record.
That's brand new. Luca is something I made very recently.
Okay.
Like probably like last year type shit.
You got a favorite record on there right now?
Rancocas Valley, my favorite song on there.
Okay, because you was talking.
It gotta be for that shit to be that old.
It still sound good,
right?
It still sound good.
You was talking that talk. No bullshit.
I was kind of debating if I should tell people, oh, it's old or not, but I think that's just a testament to my artistry as far as like you really wouldn't know. You know?
Sure.
I sound the same. It's a style that's it's not trendy style.
Yeah.
It still sound like now.
For sure.
But see, that's the dope thing about it, because since it's your song, like we the first to just like our own shit.
Yeah.
We our own worst critics, you feel me?
Word.
So that's why I said for you to put that on a new project 7 years later
and be that
to
confident
golden
in it.
for you. You feel me? You gotta
Sure.
be like, no, this is my shit. Not like,
Rancocas Valley. I was like, damn, this nigga talking that talk on here. I was like, yo, this shit
Shout out
went
to
crazy.
everybody that went to RV.
Yeah, shout out to RV, man.
One of my most unique experiences ever after going to Willenboro schools and then going to RV.
That's what people would always tell
say
to
that.
who went to RV. Yeah, that's like, no, that's different.
Yeah, this one. I was like, yeah, this shit hard. And I skipped over one of my favorites. I didn't even get to my favorite because one of my favorites was, of course, the first record I played, the intro. You feel what I'm saying? It was hard. We ain't gonna even spend too much time on this, but this, man, listen. RV. Red Cocos Valley, you heard? Listen, man, I mean, you went crazy. You went off on this one, man.
From the depths.
From the depths.
This song is called Rancocas Valley because when I went to RV, I used to get in so much trouble for talking, and their classes are 74 minutes long, bro. It's not like
oh, y'all had a block schedule.
Yo, it was
okay,
like
word.
half the year you do these classes, the other half of the year you do these classes, and I just couldn't. I couldn't sit there and just listen for 74 minutes.
You know, ADD gang ain't with all that shit.
It doesn't even make sense. It's
Yo,
like,
no, that
I
shit
had
is
so
wild.
many infractions that I think my 10th, 11th grade year, they said I had the highest stack of infractions ever. But I never got in a fight. It wasn't no fights. It wasn't no weird. It was just for talking.
Breaking records.
Breaking the record for talking.
My dick so bad for talking. That shit pissed me off.
Yo,
Yo, shout out to Red Cocos Valley,
shout out to
man.
Red Cocos
In
Valley,
RV's defense, though, it was a point in his life he wouldn't shut the fuck up, y'all. For me, knowing him since way back then, y'all,
Word.
he had no chill button, bro.
No
It was no chill button with Dot. For real.
Roasting every teacher. Roasting
It was no
that's
chill
crazy.
button. He'll be on bullshit all day, like on some off topic
No,
shit.
stop.
Yo, we was kids shoveling sidewalks. This nigga's coming over to my sidewalk and throwing snow on that shit.
Wow.
I swear, bro. We little kids shoveling sidewalks. He putting snow back on, taking snow off his shit. Swear to God.
No, for sure.
Nikki saw it, got mad, all types of shit. We all outside.
Actually, I do remember that.
Yeah. All
listen.
types of shit.
All right, hold on. Let's get back to the album
Just
real quick.
fucking
We'll
with
get into
niggas.
that.
He's on some bullshit. We get back
All
to the
right,
album,
for
y'all.
sure. All right, now you got some good features on here, man. And I see you doing a lot of work with G-Eazy.
Yes.
And I
Shout out
see that. How
G-Eazy,
did
man.
that relationship start? How did that even come about, man? That you even was able to cross paths with G-Eazy like that?
So, this album, I had it, and I was just letting people hear it. And my guy Mike Gomez, he's somebody I met when I first got to LA. He came to me. So like when I first got to LA, I was like I was very big on like getting my songs played in the club and like meeting all the DJs and things like that. And
Okay, the groundwork.
they was
shit,
very
yeah.
receptive to me. Like my approach was correct, the music was right. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
And they
dope.
was just rocking with me. So
Word.
a lot of people just started knowing about me very, very, very fast by just networking in a certain type of respectful manner. You know what I'm saying? And something about LA where they just really supportive of the art. It ain't really like out here where it's like, you know, you got to be best friends and this and that and all that.
Who's who?
It's
word.
like, bro, you approach me. I'm a DJ. You approach me with your music. You were respectful and polite. You might have took me to lunch. You might have whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
or
important.
maybe not. Some people it wasn't, but you know they'll at least listen.
Yeah,
and then they
for sure.
listen and they're
Right,
like, yo,
for
I'm
sure.
a DJ. This guy makes good music. I'm gonna play the music.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it
Facts.
also had a lot to do with my guy Sean. He run a lot of the clubs out there, so it was.
Shout out to
also-
Sean, man.
Shout out Sean Dickerson.
Sean been going crazy, man. I want to get into
Absolutely.
some stories with Sean too.
We're
That's funny.
gonna get into him too. Pause.
Pause.
But it was
Yeah, that was
it was a mixture of all those things. And Mike, you know, that's how he found out about me, just from being on the scene. And he came to me one day and he was like, "Yo, I got this group that I'm working with out of Colorado. I forget the exact name of the group, but they doing their thing still to this day. Like they booked and busy like nonstop.
Fire.
He was like, "Yo, I'll give you $1,000 to do a song with them." And like I was just moving to LA. I was like, "Hell yeah!" But I really thought he was capping though. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Right.
And he called me the next day and he was like, "Yo, where you at?" And I told him where I was at. He pulled up, gave me an envelope with $1,000. So from there, like anytime he had something for me, I always took it. Like, yo, he
for
for
sure.
real.
No,
you know what
he
I'm
right.
saying?
Hell yeah.
So a few years later, I seen him at one of Sean's parties, Highlight Room. It's called Sadiq. And we up there on the rooftop, and he was like, "Yo, what you got going on? You want to come write for G-Eazy?" Just like that was, and I was like, yeah, sure. Like I would love it, and I still think it's a little bit like,
that's
all right, we'll
crazy.
see. And you know, fast forward a couple days later, I was in the studio with G-Eazy, and
that's amazing.
That's how the relationship started. And you know, he's a great dude, very talented, rap his ass off, and he allowed me to come into the process, help produce a little bit, you know, write some hooks, come up with some ideas and things like that. And you know, we just he took a liking to me brought me to Miami with him. That's how I met Pharrell and Timbaland. Or I already knew Timbaland, but that's how I worked with them both in the same day, which was really crazy as well. And shit like
epic.
that.
No, listen. Do you
shit
feel like
he
that's
gave
like
me a feature?
the
He
battle
gave me a
rap
feature
ad-lib.
that day. When I went to the studio in Miami, you know, we had a great day, and you know, Mike was like, "Yo, asking for the feature." I'm like, "I don't know," and I was like, "Fuck it." I asked him, and he's like, "Bro, I got you. Anything you need, bro, I got you." And he just did that.
Hey man, it's biblical. You have not because you ask not. You feel me?
I think Rod.
I was just about to say my security going on right now.
Yeah, that's how that went.
I'm gonna go get my guy.
Tell Rona open the joint.
Yeah, I'm about to text him.
You feel me? But yeah, what I'm about to say.
No,
now real quick.
Then boss gonna run out and all that shit.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Ain't nobody,
for sure. I'll go grab him. I got more space.
Word.
All right.
But yeah, the G-Eazy record. Hold up.
Y'all get edited though, right?
Yeah. We usually don't. They be like, yo, keep it uncut,
raw,
y'all.
boss?
Yeah, we keep it raw.
Is the number gonna come up on the screen?
Nah, none of that. None of this shit be on the screen, but it just be looking crazy. Or sometimes it freeze up too, and that shit just stop. Or like how it's glitching right now.
It's still
everything be smooth and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we got to for we gotta get a couple more in this motherfucker. But we gonna upgrade the equipment ASAP, y'all. So y'all already know, man. I need a feature now.
For me?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, I need a feature. No, I need a feature on your shit. No,
Yeah.
no, I need to be featured.
What's up, boy?
Need to be featured. Boss Wick. What's good, Boss Wick? HG just stepped in, man. We live in the spot, man.
Yes,
Frontline
sir.
Mafia, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm about to pull it up.
Nah, for sure. All right, now real quick.
But yeah,
All
that's how that went, man. And you know,
all right.
right here.
Now, my bad. All right, now look, listen. Now, P Game, right now, do you feel like that was even the G-Eazy thing? Is that like a full circle moment? Like, cause I remember when I came out to LA, we went to G-Eazy crib for a party.
Oh damn, you was there with me.
Yeah, I was there.
In the backyard.
I don't know if it was a back. No, we wasn't in the backyard. I remember we was in the kitchen, and I sat on the counter, and G-Eazy walked in, and I'm like, I don't want to name drop all crazy.
It was a bunch of people.
Yeah,
there.
it was a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I knew him that day.
That's wild.
I think we was just there. Damn, that was a minute ago.
Super minute ago. You know
Hell yeah, I forgot about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, shit should be full circle all the time, man.
Word.
It's just sometimes things happen, and I just think to myself like, how not even in like a bad way, but like how did I get here? Like,
What you first feel? Did you know you was going to see Pharrell and Timbaland when you went out there? Did you know that? Like, did he tell you like, yo, we gonna go work with Pharrell and Timbaland?
We knew Pharrell was gonna be there, but I didn't know Timbaland was gonna be there. Okay. And when I walked in,
that's fire though.
He was like, Tdot, what's good? So everybody, they all looking at me like, how the fuck you
I got one up in this motherfucker.
Like, yeah. And that
word.
I love that. You know, when people do that, that's just such a that's such a great thing to do as an OG, as someone who already got the status to, you know, all these other. Yo, you know what I mean?
You know, even in a room full of people that don't know who you are, that's the first thing they say is like, damn, that's a crazy stand. Who this?
Super first impression. Like you gonna have motherfuckers like, okay, now this is it. You are Timbaland.
He's a great guy, man. He came to LA to rock with me a few years prior to that.
What was the first thing he posted? Was it something? How did that?
It wasn't. I don't want to leave.
I did
what song was it that y'all was dancing
I did a song with Young and Fly actually on Young and Fly's project. It was called Kanye West, and I really didn't like the song like that.
Shout out to Young and Fly.
Shout out to Young and Fly. And Timbaland DM'd me. It was like, yo, I like this song.
Right.
And I was like, word. And I even hit Fly because I knew Timbaland was getting that Fly too, like talking to him about some business. So I hit him first, like, yo, boy hit me. Like, I don't want you to think like I was like
shit.
You know what I mean?
Stepping on
he
your
was
toes
like,
type
no,
shit.
you know, but you know how some people
they can feel like this shit get
so he
funny
was like,
all the time.
no, he's like, go crazy. Like, if he hit you, just hit him up.
Yeah.
So I hit him up, and you know, we just started communicating. I sent him some music, and he was really loving my song "I Don't Want to Leave." And
that is what it was.
you know,
that shit was hard.
Yeah, it was one night. He hit me up, and I was coming out the club, and I checked my phone. I had like 3 missed calls from him, and I called him back. It was like literally like 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I was faded. Like, where you at? He told me where he was at. It was me and my peoples. We went to go pick him up, and that was that.
That's crazy. Y'all went and picked him up too?
We went to pick him up in like hoopty, like a little
Right.
like a Toyota Prius.
Yes, sir.
He came out the hotel.
Toyota Prius.
All he had-
Imagine putting Timberland in the back of the Prius.
Bro,
yeah, that's
wild,
fire,
bro.
dog. That's fire.
He came
yo.
out the hotel. All he
That's
had
fire.
was headphones. You know what I mean? He had the headphones, and I guess he had his wallet or whatever in his pocket. And he got in the back of the car, and he was like, "You know I fuck with you, right? We never met, and I probably talked to him like 2-3 times on the phone. He's like, you know I fuck with you. If it's 2:30 in the morning, man, I ain't got no security with me, man. He's like, where we going? And I told him where we was going.
Stop.
And
man.
when we got there, he wasn't one of the biggest producers in the world at this time, but this guy named Louis Bell was there at the studio called Electric Field. And if y'all don't know who Louis Bell is, y'all should look him up, especially if you're a producer. He's literally one of the biggest producers in the world right now. And he was just so grateful to meet him. And my guy Mike Stubb was there and a bunch of other people.
Mike Stubb.
And it was cool, man. It was a vibe. And then he came back for like 3-4 days after that. We was working, and actually he produced the song on here, Hold Me Down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Word.
If y'all want to check that out, Hold Me Down from the Depths. Timberland produced that.
Okay.
And, yeah,
I didn't want a lot of good producers on there.
I didn't want to
man.
lead with all that because I really wanted to be about me. You know, if you do your
for sure.
research
Right.
and you look up the different things, you'll see different things. But you
How
know,
many, like,
I think you might have reached that point where it's like if you know, you know.
yeah,
type shit.
I think discovery is just important nowadays because everybody's so. You know, everything, like no one's famous anymore. No one's like people
that
see
shit over with.
Drake or so. I mean, maybe like in certain places, but like especially in Hollywood, like you see celebrities all the time. People act like it's nothing, you know.
Right.
I think having like little things for the fans to discover on their own or find out, or you know, even if they got to watch this podcast to find it out, it's just it's the discovery of things makes it more appreciated more.
And to build a conversation around your shit. Because
Right.
now somebody else going to be like, yo, you know Timberland produced that shit?
How you know? No, he didn't. Oh, go watch the podcast. He just said it.
Yeah, he just said, Timberland.
Exactly. That's like when I found out motherfucking Marcus Houston produced Hustler Music for Lil Wayne and Fly In and Fly Out
Marcus
on Carter
Houston
2, bro. From B2, from fucking Immature.
What?
It's crazy,
He produced
bro.
Hustler Music
He told
and
me
Fly
that.
In and Fly Out. Yes, it's that
That's
motherfucking
crazy,
Hustler
bro.
Music. And I
Marcus Houston.
found this shit out on the gram. They had a joint like shit that you didn't know.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit, that shit been going viral. Like I saw that shit probably
That's
2
wild,
weeks ago.
bro.
or
That
something
blew
crazy.
that fucked me up because I couldn't believe
I
it,
started
bro.
telling everybody. I'm in group texts and all that shit. Like, yo, sending this shit. Like, yo, y'all
that's
know that
crazy.
shit, bro. That's fucking
That's
insane,
crazy.
dog.
That's wild. All right. Besides Timberland, though, what other producers you got on here? I see you got Charlie Heat on there.
Charlie, it's a bunch of people on there, man. Y'all gotta go look into it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Charlie.
Crazy.
let
Make
the
sure y'all
dogs
get the
Shout out
album.
all the producers though. Shout out my boy Mondo too, man.
Mondo
Fresh.
be hustling, man.
Mondo, man, he coming up, man. He got a lot of cool stuff going on. Make sure y'all on the lookout for Mondo Fresh. That's all I want to say. Like Mondo, shout out my boy Mondo. You know what I'm
All right, for everybody, like even this is probably a little wild question, but still, even like I want you to speak to even just now that you got the album out, talking to people that drop albums and they don't put almost like the effort into the album. You feel what I'm saying? Like how long do you feel like you need to be promoting this album to get your worth out of it?
I
You know what I'm
have
saying?
no idea nowadays, bro. It's just so crazy with this content thing. I hate making content. I hate TikTok.
Content game is
I
crazy,
hate all
bro.
that shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of
But
wild.
I've grown. Well, I ain't gonna say I hate it. It's not comfortable for me, and I've grown to like try to do more. And I feel like every now and then I make a great piece of content, but it's very hard to stay consistent with making great content every day, bro. It's almost like split down the middle. It's like there's people who make great content and they music be whatever, or they be like real cornball type artists.
Right.
But then it's like artists who really got great music and they content be ass. The dudes that's winning the most, which is fucked up, that don't really have to try to make content is the driller, like the ones who beefing with each other, because that's their content.
Yeah, that is their
But they
content.
don't. That's not actual content creation. They just
all you need
going
is guns,
they going federal
Instagram
and
lives,
everything,
yeah.
right? So it's like that's their content, and then they should be going crazy. But it's like this shit just so cheesy right now with the content shit. It's like that shit corny. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this is my new way that I decided that I need to do content is conversational shit. You know
Word,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
word.
When they, like
That's
a
a
couple
good way
years
to go.
ago when they first saying content, I'm thinking it's like I gotta start
You gotta
doing
start
the
doing
dance
the
and
video,
shit.
yeah.
I
and
fucking
shit.
hate that shit. But even like the content you doing with your son and all that, like that's the type of content. Or like I do content
Word.
with my girl.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Things that matter
You
to
enjoy.
me. That's wholesome. That's
It all counts, bro. It
I
all
don't want to do
counts.
dances and all
Yeah,
that. I don't
content
think.
is a wide range. You feel what I'm saying? It's a wide range in the content field. So many different things.
My
you can
mind was
consider
like
content.
thinking that content is just cheesy shit. Content, you could go feed the homeless. You could.
Word. I was
Word.
about to say
Whatever
it don't
is.
even got to be directly associated with the music, but they just want to see your name and
They
your
want to
face
see
a part
you.
of
They want
something.
to
Yeah,
hear
part
how
of
your
something.
voice sound. They want to see
Word.
your mannerisms and all these different things. So, and that's why I'm so happy to be doing this, especially with y'all.
Word.
We're out here, everybody here, because this to me is for what I could do for content is one of the purest forms of content that I could do. People that know me my whole life. I'm in my hometown. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
Things
word.
like that. So,
Back in the
Sure.
borough. You feel
and
what I'm
it's the
saying? If y'all
first time
didn't
I ever
know.
been on a podcast. So it's
Yo,
like,
yeah, definitely
it's
the first time
perfect
we get
for
in a
me, you know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
You feel me? So, you
Perfect.
got anything else you want to talk about the album? We can get into some ratchet shit.
Man, the album is out.
We get-
It's some great music on there. Shout out to Underrated. Shout out my bro Ryan Bible.
Word.
He's been a blessing over
His
the
last
past
name
few
Bible?
years. Babel.
Oh, I thought
I'm about to say that's
I was about to
fire.
say
That's fire.
He is a blessing, a real blessing.
He's a professional soccer player. That's why I kept
Okay,
going
I've been
to
seeing
Turkey.
him. What is it on the
Yeah, you've been in your
underrated?
FIFA
Underrated.
bag.
That's why I
Underrated.
kept going to Turkey a lot to go meet with him, and he's the one who owns the label that put the album out for me.
Okay.
It's like a record label distribution company.
Okay.
He's been very lenient with me as far as
Word.
like not trying to micromanage what I'm doing. He's a fan of everything. Like he never tells me like, yo, don't do this, don't do this. Like he's like, yo,
Yeah.
you want to do this? He'll give me, maybe we should do it like this. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But it's never like, I don't like this, look like this.
Yeah,
do
for
this.
sure.
They
Right,
very
right,
much
for sure.
let me do me. Mike Gomez, same thing.
Respectfully, you seasoned, my nigga. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
for sure,
going, it's
for sure.
going. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
they
Absolutely.
gotta come like that, especially if it's somebody behind it and they ain't physically doing that themselves. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
But
for sure.
to be fair, he is an athlete that do make music. And
Yeah,
I know
nah,
you-
he do
okay.
make music.
Word.
He do, but I get what you're saying though. Like he's not making my music; he makes music. Though.
Right,
So
right.
that's another thing I respect about it is where he's someone who makes music and he still don't try to control my situation like on some. Yeah, so it's been a blessing and yeah, that's really it, man. I just want to shout out everybody involved. Joey Castellani, Joey by himself is what he go by now. He produced
sure.
a bunch of joints on there. My brother Charlie Heat, always thank this guy, man. He's on fire right now.
Charlie
No
Heat.
pun intended, but he's on fire.
Nah, that
And
bullshit.
he's always one of the most gracious people in my corner. Just whatever I need, he never ever like. Ever since the first day I met him, it's just been all love and everybody else,
Word.
man. All my guys, X, Sean, everybody who just helped me just continue to push my brand forward.
Shout out
try to
X.
move the needle
Word,
on
word.
my shit, and that's
From the depths out now,
From the
you
depths,
heard.
man.
Go get it on all streaming platforms. You dig?
See, I'm half ignorant meat with the depths. I'm trying. I use the TH on the end. Am I supposed to?
DEPTH,
Depths.
depth.
Depths. Yeah, because I ain't been hearing too many THs from y'all niggas.
It's
From
hard
the
to say.
depths.
Yeah, and
I don't know
I've
what
been
the fuck
pulling
I'm
it off
saying,
since we
nigga.
started.
Yeah, we saying it like from the DEPS.
Yeah,
but it's
from the
really
depths, man.
Because when
DEPTH.
Snoop say from the depths of the sea, he do the TH, so we gotta get the TH
Shout
together,
out,
y'all.
shout out Uncle Snoop too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
man.
to
Let's
Uncle
talk.
Snoop.
Let's talk
My
about that real
uncle,
quick. Let's talk
man.
about
Shout
that
out
real
my
quick. We seen you.
motherfucking uncle.
We seen you on what is that? What was
Monday
it?
Night Football, man.
man.
Monday
That
Night
was
Football.
crazy.
Now hold on.
Crazy.
Before we get into the details of it though, like
That was
if
crazy.
we really. If we really, I wish we could have just got on some numerical shit and broke down the numbers of the possible like overall views that your name has had musically,
Yeah.
for real,
No, a
because
lot of
that
people
shit,
know who I am.
and
Yeah.
and a lot of niggas don't know how much you've done.
Right.
To be like, yo, millions of people have heard this man's
Yeah,
name before.
facts.
It's a motherfucker might be excited. I got 100,000 views. I'm going viral right now. Blah, blah, blah. And that one shit and then it go away. But it's like, yo, no, we talking about in the millions.
Monday Night
Word.
Football.
Word.
Whether we dating back to small
Most
shit when
legendary.
y'all did Sirius Satellite Radio,
Yeah.
if we go all the way back,
Too Raw.
that name, right? You feel me? Too
Yeah,
raw for
for
the streets
sure.
battles. These names, the same name was still mentioned all these times. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it's just crazy that like I don't know. I want to calculate that shit.
Yeah, it's probably
that's crazy.
I never thought about it like that.
I think I want to calculate that shit.
Nah, for sure. But how did that happen though? Even with Snoop,
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like, cause nigga, when I seen Snoop, I said, "Yo, what the fuck?" This
So
nigga got
I want to say this,
record
man.
with
Like
Snoop, bro.
one thing that I've learned through my journey up to this point, and I seen somebody post a quote. It said, "You got to feed the baby to crown the king," and what that means is, you never know what's going to lead you to the big moment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do the small work, and then that leads you to the big work, right? So the Snoop relationship started out with a friend of mine named Ed, and he was running Snoop's. They had their own fertilizer to grow marijuana. You know what I'm saying? And
That's fire.
when I went on tour, this is so crazy. When I went on tour with Wale, I ain't have no money. They was like, "Yo, you could come on tour, but you have to pay for your own." Like, you have to pay for yourself, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
So I had to go to hella states. I had to get hotels in all these states. And I was popped. I was no way I could pay. It was like 10 bands.
Yeah.
And I went to my guy, Ed, and I said, "Hey, you think I could get a sponsorship? I'll, whatever I need to do with the thing." He said, "Let me talk to some people. We're going to figure it out." Hollered at Snoop, hollered at the team. They gave me 5 bands. Then I went to my guy, Hollywood P. Y'all know Hollywood P?
Yeah.
Nah, my country guy that I be with.
Yeah.
And
got to get the jinx up off me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Gotta get the
Niggas still say that when we hungry,
P,
yo.
right, real quick. I ain't mean to cut you
I be
off.
hungry and niggas
Hollywood
still say
P,
that,
you the
bro.
livest nigga on the East Coast right now. Niggas be like, "Yo, duh, I gotta get the jinx." I say that every
Gotta
time
get
I'm
the
hungry.
jinx
up.
I'm like, "Damn, I gotta get the jinx up off me,
Yo.
man."
Little chicks done heard me say that
Word
shit.
up,
They
gotta get the
don't know
jinx
where
above
the fuck I got it from.
Word
That's
up.
funny.
Nah,
Go
no
ahead.
shit.
so he was working for and one of his very good friends is Eugene Sims. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He used to play for the Rams. So he was playing for the Rams at the time. I told him what was going on, and he gave me the other 5,000. So they both gave me the 5,000. And the Eugene Sims thing was a thing where a guy that I met on Tiny Chat named Sosa introduced me to Eugene Sims in the club in LA and was like, "Yeah, my song Feeling Myself was playing on the radio, in the club."
Right.
They was like, "Whose song is this?" The dude from Tiny Chat was like, "There you go, right there. I can introduce you to him." Brought me over to meet Eugene Sims and them, and from there they just took a liking to me. Like, "Oh, we love your music. We love what you got going on." Remember when I had the Rafe in the You and I video?
Yeah.
That's his. That was Eugene
Okay.
Rafe.
Word.
They drove it all
Damn,
the
that
way
was one of my
out
favorite
for
videos,
me.
too. I
Like,
ain't
these
gonna lie.
dudes was so gracious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yo, Tiny Chat was so many.
Tiny Chat, I met a lot of people.
So many years ago, and that's crazy how shit can come back
That's
full
what I'm
circle
saying,
for you
bro.
like that, bro.
So
Yeah,
I just kept
moments.
been promoting the same shit my whole life, pretty
Right,
much.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, so from there I got the money, and that was that. So rewind. Now I'm locked in with Snoop and them. I'm locked in with my guy Ed. So Green Lantern.
Shout out my nigga Green Lantern, man. Listen, man. Shout out my nigga Green Lantern.
One day, Green Lantern comes to the club, and he with Sean, and Sean's like, "Yo, this my guy Dot. He an artist. Da 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 da." Cool, we met. Then another day, Green Lantern's in the city. And he's like, "Yo, you got anybody working? Some writers? Da da da." He's like, "Yo, the dude I introduced you to." So then he comes to my crib. Right, this is the house that I had right off Hollywood Boulevard. It's like a bunch of us living in this house. It's me, Cardiac, Tony G, X, and I think even X's little brother Debo was living there at the time. So it's like 5.
For sure.
So this is like a frat house. This is
Yeah,
not like
right.
a nice.
The one that's the crib that was tucked off in
Yeah,
the
you've seen this
joint,
shit.
the
My
driveway and all
studio
that.
was like the size of a bathroom, bro. Like only like 2 people could be in this small little space,
at the time.
right?
word.
So Green
shit.
Lantern comes through. As soon as he walks in the door, I'm like, "Bro, I got a small." He's like, "It's
You gotta
cool,
give him
it's
the
cool."
fair warning.
We go in there, we do a bunch of songs, and he calls me probably like 5 months later, like, "Yo, I think Nas gonna do this song." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Nigga, what? No, hold on. You ain't never did you? Hold on. Nas though, like we just
He said
we,
Nas.
I think we on the Snoop shit. Niggas said Nas. I said,
He
what
said
the fuck?
Nas. He said Nas. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I don't hear nothing else. Maybe like another 5 months. So almost a year later, he hits me again, and he's like, "Yo, Snoop actually recorded the song." So he's like, "Nas not gonna use it. Snoop gonna use it." And I was like, damn. So he was like, "Yo, can you write some verses for the song?" So I wrote a couple verses. I wrote some cadences. I wrote the hook. all that, cool. I'm thinking like somebody gonna sing it. Comes back, yo, they keeping you on the hook. You know what I'm saying? And he used a couple of your lines as well. So I'm like, oh shit, like Snoop,
Yeah, this
one of
crazy.
the greatest
That's
niggas
one of
in
the
the
most
world.
famous, one of the
Yeah,
most,
hell
one
yeah.
of the famous, probably the most famous rapper
For real,
ever.
for real.
Use
You know what I'm saying?
some of my lines, and he keeping me on the hook. So that was that. Fast forward maybe another couple months, and I was actually, no, this was before. So yeah, fast forward another couple months, and they like, yo, they want to shoot a video for it, and all this. And mind you, I met Snoop already from one of these type of situations where people be like, yo, I could do this for you, and I'm like, yeah, all right. So shout out my boy Steph. If y'all ever been to Hollywood, especially in like 2010, 11, 12. Bless you. Tall Steph. All y'all know Steph. I think he called himself Stefano, my guy Steph. He was promoting that Supper Club. Supper Club is one of the most legendary clubs
Shouts to
in
Supper Club,
fucking
you heard?
LA. So he's like, yo, and this is rewinding a little. This is to show you how I met Snoop already.
Right.
So he was like, yo, you wanna perform? It's like Snoop's birthday. I'm like, bro, why the fuck would Snoop let me perform on his birthday?
Word.
Like, I don't know.
You trying to get me
That's a hell of a
fucking?
question,
You trying to
nigga.
get me
Like, yo,
Apollo'd
dog, you
off
trying to get me
stage and
lined
shit?
up.
I was so thinking that it was cap that I went by myself. I didn't even tell none of the homies to come with me.
Right, yeah,
But
yeah.
The club was right down the street. So I left the crib. I walked down the street to the club. I got there. I got it on tape. Actually, you know who came with me? Condito came with me to film.
Yo,
it.
shout out my nigga Condito, man. We just ran into Condito.
Shout out Condito, man.
Heard that.
Condito came with me to film it. We walked down there. He made me. I got the video. I'll show y'all. I never put it out. We shot a nice little video, and sure enough, I fucking went in there. They said, yo, where Tdot at? I heard he's supposed to perform. I'm like, what the fuck?
shit.
Who said that? It was Snoop that said that, right?
Brandon King from Chicago said it. He brought me to the stage. And I think this was the first time I even met Brandon King. Shout out Brandon King. He always showed love. He always asking what's up with the music. They brought me on the stage at Supper Club. Anybody who's been to Supper Club know how it is with the little white stage and you stand up there and you perform. I performed. After that, after I performed, I did Feeling Myself. That was it. I just did Feeling Myself. That was it. After I performed, I'm kind of like getting off the stage and I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. I can see Snoop like right there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not close to like this club is huge. It's a huge square. So he's standing over there in this section, and then now Brandon's on the mic again. Hey Dot, where you at? Uncle Snoop said he want to meet you. I'm like, oh shit.
He said, hey man, bring
So
Cuz up here, man.
I go over to the section. He dapped me up. Next thing you know, he's smoking a blunt. Like this is a joint like this. He's smoking a blunt. Passed it to me.
That's that flick y'all got together where you hold.
The first flick I got.
That's a legendary flick.
First,
Yeah.
Man, listen, let me
First
tell you
time I met
something.
Snoop.
That's some sanctioned shit. You
I
know
don't
what
even
I'm saying?
smoke with niggas. I smoke with Snoop.
Niggas be
Nah, for
smoking
sure.
by
This
This is
themselves.
before COVID too.
No, this some sanction. Even for Snoop to be like, yo,
You got blessed in. Once Snoop hand you, once Snoop hand you
It's
his
like that
blunt.
shit. Yeah, his hand glow when he hand you that shit.
Bruh.
Him nephew.
Being from Jersey, coming to LA and really like meeting the biggest LA artist ever,
Word.
Snoop Dogg, it was just crazy. So I'm smoking with him, taking flicks. I got videos, everybody taking pictures. I walked home on a high that night, like just wow, like, I can't believe it. And that was that. And then fast forward all that time, I feel like my voice got a little froggy.
John got a little
Yep.
robot.
Okay, we good? We back?
Yeah,
No, it's
hold
robot.
up. Let's see. Why we robot?
You got an effect on or something.
I ain't got no effect on.
DJ drama.
Yep. All right, we good. Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
cool.
a little
Ain't
effect. You know what I'm saying?
Little effect on
It's a
your
little
shit.
sound effect.
I don't know how that
Little textures.
Do remember. Niggas got the do remember on there. Yo, all right.
Do remember.
You remember? Yeah.
So,
Wow for that. Yeah.
long story short, you know, I got there. Damn, that John giving
That
me
joint
like
is
the witness
crazy.
protection.
It's
joint.
crazy. I don't even got the headphones on.
Yeah, you gotta hear it. It's giving like a crazy.
But my regular voice still gonna come through, right?
Yeah, it's gonna come through.
All right,
You be
we good.
straight.
So long story short,
I don't
you
know.
know what I'm saying?
If that shit sound crazy on that.
Nah, it don't
headphone-
sound
listen.
crazy. Nah, it sounds.
So
it's
long
like
story short,
background
they called me, yo, we got to do the video, or
Word.
we doing it for Monday Night Football. I'm nervous as shit because I never sang live like
Damn.
it was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
terrifying, bro. I was terrified. I'm an auto-tunes in the studio singer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
They're like, oh, no, we can put auto-tune on your mic. I'm like, all right, cool.
that's fire.
Like, but still, it was still nerve-wracking. The video's out. I just reposted it recently. And, that was that, man.
And y'all gotta remember Monday night, one of the biggest views.
Yeah.
That's prime
No,
time.
listen, my
football.
favorite part was when you hit the. When I told you that match, I was like,
Yeah, that would have been hella
to get in my
risky.
bag,
Trying
bro.
to sing that would like just live would have
Once
been
I was up
risky as
there,
fuck.
it ain't even matter. And
Yeah,
honestly,
you there now.
As soon as I got there, bro, Snoop walked right up to me. Like, what's up, nephew? Dot, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for doing this song. Thank you for helping out. Like, just thank me for helping out. Thank me for just. I was like, bro. I was like.
This is crazy.
Nah,
Thank
nigga,
you,
thank
me?
you.
No,
nigga,
nigga,
yeah,
thank
nah,
you,
nigga, thank
nigga.
you.
Bro,
But
you
y'all,
the guy.
Super humble. You know what I mean? Super, super incredible.
y'all had
moment
the
for me,
celebrity
man.
basketball game before or
I
after?
forgot about that.
Wasn't that
too.
before?
That was before as well. I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Word.
But all that came from the when they sponsored me. They
Okay,
kept bringing me
right,
back
right,
for
right.
more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that
Consistency
happened
is
prior
key,
as well.
people.
But that's why I say you gotta feed the baby to crown the king. You know,
Word,
like
word.
you keep doing the small shit. I can't even fucking play basketball like that.
Right.
Word.
I'm out there like Chris Brown out there. I'm like, why the fuck am I on the court with Chris Brown?
But the wild
These
shit
niggas
though,
like, yo, you want to go play a celebrity game? I'm like, sure, who gonna be there? They like, yeah, Chris Brown, I'm like, bro, what the? I'm
No,
like,
this
these
is
Everybody
niggas-
have
wild.
like niggas
these
like
niggas
Nelly
gonna
and
look at me
Quavo
like,
who ball.
no, I wasn't even thinking about basketball, nigga. I'm thinking about these niggas like, who the fuck is Bull?
word. Like
Oh,
who the
right,
fuck?
right,
Who the
right.
is he?
Chris
A
Brown,
celebrity?
Wale, French Montana, Young M.A.
No, what was
and
dope-
and some nigga.
That was wild.
You know
bro.
what was dope? I like that he bought out Snap Dogg. Cause I
Yeah,
always wonder
Snap
how
Dogg.
he felt about the name, and Snoop
Yeah.
just embraced niggas.
Yeah.
And I know Snoop Dogg, a Snap Dogg is an artist from Detroit, y'all.
yup.
But
fuck with Snap
and
Dogg.
I'm like,
Everybody
yo,
was
he
dope.
had Snap. I was like, that's dope.
That's
He
how
pulled
me and
Snap.
Chevy Woods started to form a relationship as well that day. Because
Okay.
I was just on the
Shout
bench
out to Chevy Woods,
talking
man.
to him. You mean niggas smoking gas and all that. We was smoking gas
It's on the bench playing
yeah.
ball and hooping.
Yeah.
This nigga's just wild,
That's
bro.
amazing.
And shout out Gucci Mike. He was there. You know
My
what I'm
nigga
saying?
Gucci,
Yeah, they
what
had
up?
was
Gucci
there.
Mike trying to
My
dunk on the
brother.
court with the 360
My
vision
brother.
and shit.
I think he was there as well.
Yeah,
I think it was
he was
E
there.
and Gucci Mike.
E and Gucci Mike was there,
You know,
for sure.
one of the greatest things about this journey is having people that have been with you from the beginning,
Yeah.
seeing
that
crazy
shit.
like that.
I
you
ain't
know
gonna
what
lie,
I'm saying?
I'm all the way on the East Coast, and you see, I'm naming shit. I remember like I was there, bro. Like
Right.
I be living out this
Yeah.
shit through y'all, bro.
Word.
Like that shit be lit, bro.
Nah,
Like,
so hold up. So I want to go back, right? Let's go back to like almost just, I don't want to say not the beginning, you feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get in the big star. I don't think we even got enough time for the big star shit.
And this is part one. We going, you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
gonna
for
get
sure.
right.
We're gonna go crazy again. But even just when you first got to LA, you feel what I'm saying? What was one of the things that even made you decide to say, yo, you know what? I'm staying here. This is where I'm going to be. I think this is the move for me, because you started in Atlanta. You went.
Right.
You was in Atlanta for a while, and then you just
It was
like, fuck
Atlanta
it.
that made me pick LA
For
because
sure.
I went to Atlanta. And it's funny, I just talked to Dave about this a couple days ago. Me and Dave, we play Monopoly like every...
Shout out to
Damn
Dave.
near
shout
every
out
day.
to Dave Shan.
On this
Shout out to
app.
Dave, man.
So we talk I talk to Dave
Monopoly
like
Go.
every day. So
Niggas be playing Monopoly. I need words.
basically, in Atlanta, it just wasn't working for me. Shout out Chubby Baby, man. He was
Shout out
opening,
Chubby Baby.
He was opening doors for me, bringing me to different studios, but it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and it's
Yeah.
nobody's fault except mine.
Yeah, for
I didn't
sure.
know how to navigate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember Gucci Mike came down. And that's how Gucci Mike ended up moving to the A from coming to visit me.
That's how I started moving. That's how I moved to the A.
So
Word,
I'm
word.
down there with Dave. Dave opened his house to me, gave me a key. Like it was. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys. Man. It was beautiful
word, for sure.
For me, the whole thing was this. I was living in Sicklerville. Remember at the spot.
Word. Hell yeah.
And this is really. And this is kind of going back, but I just want to get some
that's
jewels.
fine, that's fine.
To some
Nah,
people
go
out there.
ahead. I
Let's go
mean, they
crazy.
need all that.
My sister, who's younger than me, she was doing something in the house that I didn't like, and it wasn't nothing a big deal. She had her and her friends, and they was like, she's gonna hate that I'm telling people this, but they would take a bowl of mayonnaise and put ketchup and make a whole bowl of mayonnaise and ketchup and dip pretzels in it, right? So you remember when my studio was in the basement?
They sell bottles of that shit now.
Yeah,
You know that,
that's
right?
bottled
This
up now.
shit was-
They owe her a
This
check.
shit pissed
But
me
go
off.
ahead.
So you know where my studio was in the basement, but there was a
Yeah.
room before that. So she
Yeah.
was down there hanging out. First of all, she had a whole nice room upstairs. Nobody don't want to hang out into the basement until I'm always going in the basement, right?
Yeah, that's how I go.
So I come down the basement to get some work done, start working on some shit. It's like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She's sleeping, her friend's sleeping over here, she's sleeping, and I could just smell the mayonnaise jar. And it's just hot in there and it's sweaty. And I just got
That shit was
pissed
cooking.
off, bro. I was mad as shit. I'm like, why are y'all down here? This is my space. Y'all go upstairs. I need this space to myself. I don't want to go weird shit.
Yeah, word.
So I went upstairs and I was about to tell my mom, bro. And literally I caught myself. I was like, bro, I'm a grown ass man. I'm 25 years old. About to tell on my fucking, I was like, I'm not even older. I was like 26. I'm about to tell on my sister, bro.
Yeah, it
I
get
said,
like that.
bro,
It get like that.
literally, that might have, I don't know what day it was, but that was like a
something
Monday.
clicked. Something clicked.
Literally the next day, I packed up all my shit and I drove to Atlanta. I was like, yo, I have to go. I was like, I can't be mad at her. She didn't do nothing wrong.
That's perfect.
I'm a grown ass man.
Perfect wake-up
trying
call.
to tell on my fucking little sister.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. Had to pull myself
Had
back.
to check. Yo,
And I called Dave and I was like, yo, you think I could come out for a little bit? I wanted to see how it is. He's like, yo, pull up. All I had was fucking sneakers and clothes.
Word.
I brought my computer, put it in the trunk of the Caprice, and I just drove to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell nobody. I just popped up.
That's some movie
I
shit.
drove straight there. I got gas like once or twice, and I was there. I listened to Reasonable Doubt the whole way, right? So then I partied.
Fire.
I partied the whole fucking time. I was
No,
going with
sweet.
Ace. I'm
Yeah.
going here. I'm going there. My car registration expired. I was supposed to do something with it. I was supposed to send it to somebody that's going to do it. On the last day when I was supposed to come, Gucci was down there now. The last day when I was supposed to come back, I was there for like a month. The last day when I was supposed to come back, Gucci Mike and them had a truck. I'm sorry. I think I flew back for a holiday and I drove back with Gucci Mike, but my car was still there.
Yeah.
I had to bring my car back to Jersey. I couldn't just leave it in front of his crib. I didn't have no car in Jersey.
Yeah, for sure.
So Gucci was like, you know, if worst case, you could just ride back with us. And he left, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get my car. And I realized all this shit that I was letting happen to my car wasn't working. And I realized I partied the whole fucking time I was in the A, and I wasn't getting worked. And on
Atlanta
some
would do that to
transparent
y'all,
shit,
yo.
That shit turned me
I
out.
was sitting at
going
Dave's
crazy.
kitchen table. I was talking to her. I just started crying, bro. I just felt so bad about myself, bro. I was so down on myself. I was like, I fucked up. I was like, I'm a nut, bro.
Yeah.
I was so mad at myself. He's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, bro, I fucked up. He's like, it's not that deep. But to me, it was because I didn't go there for that. I went there to really
down
make
to
something
figure
happen.
some shit out.
You feel me?
Word.
And I think that was my breaking point where I was like, all right, I'm no more fucking around. I'm gonna go home. I went home for 2 months, got right with my folks, with my shorty at the time, everything, and I packed up my shit. I called Cardiac. I'm like, yo, we got to get the fuck out of here. We talked about it for a few days, and we got the fuck out of there, and we moved. We went to an Airbnb. It's funny. The nigga who picked us up from the airport the first time was Sharon Barber. You know what I'm saying? From
Shout out to
Camden.
Sharon, man.
The nigga had a
That's
pickup
crazy.
truck.
My nigga Sharon.
Nigga had a
That's
pickup
crazy,
truck. Picked
yeah.
us up
Word.
from the airport, took us to the Airbnb. I think I'm lying. No, yes. Took us to the Airbnb. Then X already had was living in LA. We was in the Airbnb. We were supposed to be there for a month. Then it went to 2 months. And then X had a spot. This nigga had just got his spot and let us sleep on the floor. We fully occupied this nigga's whole house.
That's
He didn't
crazy.
never get to enjoy
That's
his first
wild.
apartment, bro.
That's wild.
It was me and Cardiac just sleeping in the fucking living room of this nigga's house. He never got to enjoy his
that's
apartment.
crazy.
So that was like, when I think back about some of this shit,
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, I wouldn't have been able to do it if Cardiac ain't go half with me. I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
able to do it if X ain't let me, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
so many
word.
people that's part of your story. If Dave didn't let me do this, if this person didn't do this, if this person didn't do this, it's so many people that's
Word.
part of your story, and it's just a beautiful thing. But to answer the question,
Yeah.
to get to the LA, I just had to tell that part. But to answer the question about LA, the thing that made me stay was, like I said, the DJs was receptive. So this is really, really exactly what made me stay. Critical came out to LA, and he had this lady that was going to sign him. Her name is Makiba Riddick. So, and mind you, at this point, I'm straight on management. Like I wasn't really on my artist joint like that. I had a
Right.
project, I was making shit, but I was on management and I was trying to write. I was trying to be a writer. So we go to a meeting with Makiba. She wants to sign Critical. She didn't realize that he was signed to Heartfelt Music. So she got
okay.
mad as hell in the meeting. She was like, damn, yeah. And the main boss man was like, it's cool. Like he said everything can be figured out by a conversation. So she was like, all right, cool. So she was like, play me some stuff. So they played some stuff.
She started spazzing in the meeting,
She
bro?
wasn't spazzing like that, but she from Baltimore.
Yeah, I already know.
What I'm saying? She ain't playing with nobody.
UT.
She definitely, she was spazzing, but she wasn't like, it wasn't disrespectful, but she was like, why y'all do this? Why y'all? She was real. She was like, why? And we ain't have no answer. Critical ain't really know. Like, nobody knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we was all
novice.
Everybody knew what to do at the time.
And I started playing. So then I was like, I'm gonna play some stuff too. So I was playing Young and Fly beats. That was at that time we had Critical, Young and Fly on Heartfelt Music.
Right.
And I was playing Young and Fly, but I was on all the hooks. So then I played. She was like, "Oh, these beats is crazy." She was like, who's on these hooks? And I was like, "That's me." So she was like, let me talk to you for a second. She pulled me in the other room. So she was like, "You got these." She's like, "You managing Cardiac. You got the Critical dude song." Because the reason she brought Critical is because he had did a song for Kelly Rowland and Fab. So and she wrote the song. So she wanted to sign him. She had just got a JV at I think Atlas Music.
Okay.
So she was able to sign people. So she was like, you managing Cardiac. You and him both have your own company together where you signing this dude that I just worked with, and you got this other kid signed. She was like, and you making these great hooks. She was like, you on some? I'm not trying to
talk your shit.
She was like, you on some Puff? Like you on your Puff Daddy? Like you really like doing your thing. Like you got a lot going on.
You on your
She was
love.
like, I want you to come through tomorrow with your catalog, with everything, and just meet me by yourself, and figure it out.
Chop it.
So his deal was already excluded because he was already signed. You feel me? He couldn't do it, And what they was offering him, I don't think he was really feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he already had shit going on. He had Love Yours going on. He had the placement with
Love Yours is the J. Cole record,
J.
y'all.
Cole,
Y'all didn't know.
what I'm saying?
Crazy. Shout out to Critter.
He had a bunch of things going on already. I think they had a record with Nicki and Fabulous they had a
Nicki
lot of
and Fab.
things in
Okay,
motion.
word,
So
word.
the number wasn't even right for him. But then she came and she offered me something, and I was like, shit, I'll do it. I don't got nothing going on.
Yeah,
I don't got no
word,
deal,
word.
no nothing. So she got me a deal, and that's how I was able to move to LA. And that's where
Where'd she get you the deal at?
At Atlas Music. I signed to her JV.
Atlas, okay.
So at that point, I signed to her JV. They cut me a check. I think it was like $30,000, and which is very, very, very low for
lowballed
a
it.
pub deal. But it allowed me to have a place to live,
For sure.
to get my own apartment.
You can figure some shit out now. Word.
Yeah, I was able to really move around from there, and it just set me up for success.
To
you
win.
know, so shout out to Makiba Riddick.
How is
as well.
Makiba, man? Y'all still talking?
I still talk to her. She's more on a family vibe right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because she's rich as
Yeah.
fuck.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, her job is done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Word.
But she's one of the most incredible people that I met. I don't think that I would have. I can't say it was all on her, but she put me in position to not have to worry about anything. Now, when you get an amount like 30, you can't go buy nothing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
You
word,
can't go
word.
buy shit.
Nah,
You
you
gotta
gotta
tuck-
stretch
you
that.
can't
Gotta
give
stretch
the-
that
you
motherfucker.
Y'all be
can't-
surprised how fast 30 you can
You
blow
can't go
through 30.
give nobody nothing tonight. I put that 30 and I said, this is for rent only.
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
buy shit.
Right.
Word.
And even with Cardiac, bro, he was getting to a bag. I learned a lot from him. This man had an airbag, bro. Like niggas was on like
Yeah.
paper plates, airbag. My mattress on the floor.
Yeah, man.
X
Stacking them
sleeping in the
pennies up,
back
man.
room on a futon. Tony G sleeping on this room in a futon because you never know when the next bag coming.
Nigga, the
you feel me?
crib.
So
Then you had like a
Word,
door,
word.
like it was like a closet
my
door.
door wasn't even a
The
door. It was like
a door.
it was like
pulled. The door she pulled.
Oh, like the what's
Like
the
the
what's
shutter
the
shit.
instrument?
It's a
What's the instrument?
accordion.
Yeah,
Accordion.
the
There
accordion
you go.
door,
joint.
bro.
Word.
So,
That shit is crazy.
You know, we definitely can't come from very, very humble beginnings, man. And a lot
Yeah,
of it
that's
just
solid
came from
right there.
discipline, not trying to flex, and really just focusing on the work. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? So and from there, that's basically why I moved there, because I had an opportunity there, and the opportunities was quick.
And for
quick,
real,
quick,
if,
quick.
if, if we being honest, those opportunities for a lot of people out there who want to get money to flex and all of that shit, them type of opportunities don't really come. God don't really, I don't want to get all churchy on y'all, but God don't really put you in that position until you ready. So if all you thinking is because I want to be at the club doing this, because I want to be doing that, and it's all the wrong thing, bro, more than likely
the
you
opportunity will come, just like when Meek, they were saying Meek was trying to sign people for like 10, 20 grand.
I wanted to get into that.
We could get into that, but
for sure.
And everybody's like, oh, I wouldn't sign that. It ain't about, bro, you're not supposed to take the deal to go buy a fucking mansion on the first joint. Unless you worth that. If you come out and you Ice Spice and your song is going crazy, yes. But if somebody giving you an opportunity because they think you talented, that's a completely different story.
Yeah, that's a different situation.
Don't try to rob the bank on the first deal. Just get in the building, get out there,
learn some shit. Don't be dumb and sign nothing crazy to where you know
the money is one thing. The terms is different. Make sure the terms work for you.
Right.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
that was the thing about the deal they gave me. The money wasn't it wasn't necessarily going to be able to like make my family rich or nothing. Yeah. But the term was so fair that it was like
fuck it.
Cool.
I ain't losing. I ain't losing myself for it.
They did justice by me. I don't have any situation that I ever been in where I'm like, oh, these people fucked me over, or these people. And most importantly, why? It's because I always grabbed a lawyer before I did some shit.
Make sure your business right.
If you get jerked, it's 9 times out of 10 it's your fault. The only way it's not is maybe if your lawyer's in cahoots with the label, and that no one's gonna risk their practice.
Yeah.
Passing the bar and all that to fuck you over for
sure
$50K or some shit.
Yeah,
like
word.
For
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, now real quick, right now you in LA. You've been in LA. I don't know. I can't even. I'm not going to try to put a number on how long you was in LA. Now you come out with Feeling Myself. I want to say. Now, do you feel like Feeling Myself was the record that like turned shit up? Like
Feeling Myself was the
crazy.
record that changed everything for me because. Mind you, when I moved to LA, I was just rapping. Yeah. I learned how to sing and got the confidence from singing with the autotune from Makiba.
Okay.
Writing with her. And and I was writing for an artist, and she was like, you know, we can get it to him, but I really like the way you... Yo, she put the battery in my back so crazy.
Shit out of her.
I'm like, bro, she wrote Upgrade You for Beyonce. She wrote Live Your Life for Rihanna. She wrote Love and War for Tamar Braxton. Like, she's telling me, like... how much money she's made off checks and different things, how she went all the way broke and got it all back, like all these incredible things. And then she's like, you got it. She's like, it's really... Like,
after that, it's like, you ain't lying, shorty. You ain't lying to me.
You really him. So I'm like, you know what?
I'm like,
just start trying to sing.
You really you.
She don't got the stuff.
She don't got the
twang. A little bit, but not as much as that.
Okay, for sure. The avenue.
But, so basically, from there, man, you know, I just started trying to sing, and she would put me in this studio on Sunset Boulevard, and she would book a session for me or for me and her to write, and she would only stay like 2 hours. You know what I mean? Right. She's like, yo, let's write a couple songs. We'll bang out. We work quick. And she always was like, yo, the rest of the time you got, it's on you. Like go crazy type thing.
For sure. That's 100 for sure.
And she sound too real.
Nah, she's solid, bro. Like her and her husband Kev, like shout out Kev.
I was funny. I was gonna say she gotta be married.
That's my dog.
She gotta be married.
So,
talking like that.
You know, and that was that. I just made this song in there one day, just random, like I don't know, I just made this shit.
Word.
And you know, I wasn't thinking nothing of it, bro. I was just trying shit. And Mondo made the beat. It was a hard beat. The shit never even got mixed. It was just, I went to the studio, I just rapped on the 2-track, and I just put it out. And it was on Hip Hop Since 1987. Feed the Baby to Crown the King.
Right.
Niggas be trying to skip over the small websites like Hit. And they're not small no more, but back then it was just a logo. Everybody want World Star.
Yeah.
Meek and them found me. Mind you, I'm from the area. And Meek knew who I was from the battles and all that. Word. But the way he discovered me to the point where he wanted to work with me was from Hip Hop Since 1987. Cruz, Turn Me Up Cruz.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Cruz found it. Meek came home from jail, and they was like, yo, what's hot right now? What y'all listening to? Cruz was like, this is one of the things I'm listening to. It's called Feeling Myself. And that's where it was from. I woke up one day and
start tweeting that
niggas texting me Meek Mill's Twitter with my lyrics. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
There,
I remember that.
Sean, X, Tony, they hit the ground running. They hit up Revolt TV. Shout out my boy Chris Roy. Instantly brought me up there. Let me do interviews. So now I got the Revolt mic in my hand. I'm on the roof.
I remember that
Hollywood
too.
In the back.
They premiered it
the
on there
whole
too.
Town like, oh shit, it's going up.
Word.
And then like we got it to the point where Complex and all these people was just posting like, up and coming artist from New Jersey, Meek Mill, cosign, da-da-da. Mind you, he ain't even at me.
Yeah,
They was
word.
just doing
He
it.
just was posting shit.
Then I got like Jordan hitting me like, yo, Meek in here listening to your shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all these different people just helping out and adding
Word.
to it until one day at the club, Sean hit me like, yo, Meek is gonna be at the club. Come through right now. I'm gonna give you a section right next to him. I'm gonna bring out 10 bottles for you. I'm gonna make a movie for you.
Yeah.
Shout out Sean, man. We gotta really have a
That's my
conversation
dog,
about Sean, man,
That's
for
my
sure.
dog. Jay Murphy's DJing.
Shout out Jay Murphy.
They told him the whole play. They was like, yo, when the bottles come. And
Yeah.
everybody in the city knows who knows me,
Yeah, for
knows
sure.
that this is my
This
song.
your
Like,
record.
this song
Right,
is
right,
going
right,
It's
crazy.
already, you've already been
And
doing
they
the
already know
complex stuff
Meek.
already.
They know the Meek. They
Yeah.
know Meek was into the song
Word.
and all that.
Right, right.
So Jay Murphy's right there. We at Penthouse. Jay Murphy sees Meek. He sees everybody. And then, you know, the bottles is coming out. Tdot, what we doing? Da-da-da. The song comes on, and that's where the video y'all see.
Niggas made a
Meek
movie.
singing the words with me,
Word,
all that.
word.
After that, he was like, yo, come to the studio. And then from there,
It was
we
up.
locked in. We went to the
And-
studio probably like 6 months after that. Just
Going crazy, making
yeah.
records. But the crazy part is, even with that, right? Meek was going through a lot of trials and tribulations at that time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So for
That was the
you
whole
and
Drake,
everybody, the whole
Drake.
Drake situation was going on, and a lot of people was switching sides. They was
Yeah.
really on some shit like they wasn't fucking with him. For you to come out and him drop a project, which how many records was you on? 2?
I was on 2, yeah.
For real. All right, for sure. And I want to fast forward that, you feel me? Because those was big records to me. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, I was fucking because that's my man. I'm like, what the fuck? Dot on the Meek tape is
Yeah.
going crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit is up. You feel what I'm saying? That's on fire.
But that
now
shit's
there was
highly underrated.
highly
because
underrated.
of that situation alone.
because
for
of
real,
that
for real.
situation, I feel like. But there was another song that you had, Breakfast on the Jet,
Right.
that Meek had, but I feel like on YouTube, I ended up seeing Travis Scott with it.
Right.
Talk now. Do you understand?
This
Can
is
you tell
crazy
us how
'cause
that happened?
I never spoke about this. So basically, we did the song. I did the hook, and it was like supposed to be the biggest song. I actually hate this whole situation because sometimes it's just like,
Is it crazy?
no, it's just like
Nah.
this was going to be a big draw for me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like,
Yeah, word.
And I don't know exactly. They never told me exactly what happened, but it was just like, oh yeah, Travis Scott leaked it, so we not gonna put it out no more, type thing. And
Word.
that was that. They long story short, Meek and them was loving it. Meek laid verses to it. I was like, yo, get Ty Dolla $ign on the hook. I just heard Ty on the hook for some
Yeah.
reason. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, we gonna get Travis Scott. I'm like, all right, that's dope too. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
word.
I still heard Ty, but they was like, they were gonna get Travis. Next thing you know, niggas hitting me, yo, they leaked the song, they did da. And I'm like calling my publisher, and they like, that's not an official release. That's just some shit that came out. I asked
It was
them-
on YouTube.
It was
on
on,
some
it's
shit.
still there. I asked them about it, and they just was like, he leaked it. We not
Breakfast
fucking
on the
with it.
Jet, man. That was a hard record. You feel what I'm saying?
That's part of the game, man. That
Yeah,
shit
that
happens,
leak shit.
man.
Yeah, that leak shit gets
Yeah,
real.
that's-
It
and I
gets
feel
real
like-
when
I
that
feel
And
like
you
that's
know,
wild whack.
no fault to Travis Scott or
Nah, that can happen to
whoever.
anybody, for real, for real.
Whether he put it up or whoever put it up or however it happened, and it is what it is. I don't think it was no malice involved. You know, they still friends, and you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what happens. It's an unfortunate thing that happens with writers and producers and even
And
artists.
you gotta think,
sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
engineers, different people got
Yeah.
access to certain shit, so
Yeah.
you just never know. For
Word,
real, like,
word. All right, so real quick, is there anything you working on with the music right now that you got going on, and you got anything coming up? You feel what I'm saying? I know I don't want to run into time and
No,
shit like that.
We could go a little longer.
All right, for sure.
I'm working on a bunch of shit. Mostly I'm just writing a lot. I'm working with Wale right now.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I be seeing you and Wale running around crazy,
my
dog.
dog,
You and
man.
Wale
Hey, yo, hold
doing
up.
all type of shit.
Hold
Y'all
up,
been at
when-
WrestleMania, all
Yeah,
type
that's
of
my
shit. Y'all
dog,
going
man.
crazy.
hold on, was that your first time meeting Wale?
I went on tour with Wale in 2017. That was the tour that Snoop and them paid
Yeah,
for.
for sure.
With G4 Boys and all that? Or didn't they
G4
come
Boys
out?
was there.
Yeah,
You're right.
G4, word.
That boy got a telegraphic.
Yeah.
Still,
Oh my
man.
gosh, shout out
So
G4.
so yeah, I'm working with Wale. Met him on tour. We only spoke like once on tour. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? And it's literally the same thing. They kept seeing me in the club. They kept hearing my music. His DJ was like, "Yo, what's up with boy? Da da da. I'm gonna put him on tour." Fast forward, same thing. They seeing me in the club. Now he knows me now though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one day, this was probably like 2 years ago, maybe. He came to me like right after the pandemic. he came. I think Wale gave me COVID too. The first
One time. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I seen him
Nah,
at the
that's
club.
wild,
Yo,
yo.
I ain't
Funny
see you
as
in a
shit.
minute. Next thing,
Yeah.
gave me
really,
COVID.
Can't
really,
smell
this,
shit,
this is
can't
really,
taste the
this is
fuck.
really gonna sound crazy, but I think we all caught COVID at Puff crib. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
At a
Okay.
party. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
Puff.
Like, the whole,
That would be
it
a
wasn't
spot
Puff
niggas is
fault,
catching COVID
but
at too,
It
a
was,
Puff
it was a
crib.
party that Puff had right after the pandemic.
Word.
Or like 4th of July, it got nasty and everybody caught COVID.
Literally, shit got
That's
crazy.
funny.
Yeah, it was wild. And I hate to say it like that.
Shout out to
but
Puff, man.
That's,
So
that's,
Diddy crib.
that's really
Shout out
what
to Love, man.
that's really what happened and shit. But Wale, we had the club one day and he was like, yo, like, you know, I want to work with you. I want to hear what you got. Take my number. He's like, yo, you got my number now. Make sure you use it. Say less.
Say less. Say no more,
I hit
nigga.
him. I'm the type of person, if you tell me to call you, I'm going to keep calling you until you say, stop
calling.
fucking
Right,
calling.
right, right. You gotta close that
You gotta
door. You
whore
gotta
me.
close that door.
You
Word,
gotta talk
word.
to me crazy.
Close
You gotta
that
say,
door.
fuck me, and then
Word,
like, fuck
nigga.
you, Doc.
Yo,
Stop
calling me.
Fuck
But,
around, call you again. Like, why, bro? Why?
but
why?
I called him. He was cool. He told me pull up, and the first day I went there, he was like, "Yo, you go in this room. It ain't no bullshit. As soon as we get in, we working. You go in this room. You go in this room. I'm gonna go in this room. You go in this room. We both came up with an idea. We put it together. They loved it, and now I just been working, and the way he worked. First of all, Wale is one of the best rappers in the world that we've ever
no
experienced.
bullshit. No
you know what I'm
bullshit.
saying? He has a hit every year. He has some of the greatest love songs. He's one of the only rappers in that's active right now since like LL Cool J that has mass appeal music to the ladies, but he's still rapping his ass off type of thing.
Right. Yeah.
So, him bringing... I always get brought in by some great people. Like, a lot of times, I don't get brought in like, oh, we need you to write the whole rap for this person. I think it's a thing where people just kind of want to see what ideas I got. Like, they might like my music and be like, yo, like, how would you approach this? How would you do this? And he taught me to look at music in a different way where we don't need to rush and make the song in one day.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it might take, a week to finish the song, or maybe today we're only going to listen to music from the 1980s rock bands or some shit and find like shit that like just
That's fire, man.
That's crazy,
just
though.
a whole other way of approaching music
Right.
that I'm really gonna carry on with me from here on out. But just working with him, man. I've been working with him for like a year and a half now. That's actually my friend. Like you said, he take me to WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all been running
went to
around
Paris
a lot together.
We went to London.
Was
But
your first
everywhere
time
we
meeting
go,
him
we
at
working.
Springfest?
Damn, you're right. Yeah,
Because I was
And
mad
I
as
showed
fuck
him
we
that-
ain't get that footage.
I
Rest
showed
in
him
peace,
that
Chinks
picture
Drugs,
though.
too, man.
Me, Wale, and Chinks Drugs.
man.
Yeah,
Rest in
I
peace,
showed him
Chinks.
that picture.
Look, we was
That's
all
wild.
off on the side.
Gucci Mike. Shout out Gucci
Gucci
Mike.
Mike.
man.
Gucci Mike put it together. It's
Doing
me,
legendary shit for the
Dot,
rip.
and Beatman over on the side, and me and you smoking with somebody from Coke Boys. And then after that, Wale came
know
back
exactly
like,
who you
damn,
talking
y'all gonna
about from
smoke
Coke
without
Boys,
me?
too.
And then that's when we smoking. Chinks was back there and shit. And I forgot I was talking to Wale because Chinks had on the Reebok pumps. So he like fucking with his sneaker, fucking with the pump on Chink's sneaker. He like kneeling down damn near. He like yo, and I said, damn, he got the pumps on. That's what he looked at. He was like classic shit, right? I'm all high up. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot we was chilling with Wale and shit for like 2
The
seconds.
one thing I will say about Wale too, man, especially like pumping his shoes and all,
Yeah.
he is not on no Hollywood shit at all. He one of
Word.
the
He
coolest,
real personable, bro.
down
Like,
to earth. He's a human, bro. That is my dog. He one of the coolest, gracious,
Word.
most gracious, incredible boys I met in this shit, man.
he
And
said
I
straight up,
really
y'all niggas gonna
appreciate
smoke
it.
without me. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
wow, yeah, nigga, take a
Very
blunt,
good.
nigga, what the fuck?
Now, real quick, now.
Shout
all
out
right.
Beatman too. You mentioned
Shout out Beatman.
Yeah.
No, I talked to
Beatman.
Beatman, I think, a couple weeks ago. He told me he's coming out here. He ain't
But
never
hold on,
get
let
with
me
me, man.
finish
Shout
talking
out
about what I'm
Beatman.
working on.
Nah, word, for sure.
Word. Let's get it.
So, we also working on an album. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, nah, for sure.
Yes,
We
sir.
gon'
If y'all didn't know, this
Yes,
might as well be the
sir.
little
we
you know
might
what
as
I
well
mean,
let the
promo
cat out
right
the
now.
bag. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
Album coming soon, Frontline album. HG in the back. What up, HG?
Yeah, we've
You
been
feel what I'm
working
saying?
on this joint. I'm gonna tell y'all what sparked it.
For sure.
Y'all might not like this, but this is what sparked it. So when Big Rod and Works was battling, I didn't make no comments. Shout out Works, that's my guy.
Word.
I
Shout
didn't
out
make no
Works,
comments
man.
online. I didn't really have input. I was talking to these guys all the time. It was entertainment for me, man. It was very,
Yeah.
very incredible. And I
That shit
seen
was funny as
so
shit.
many people from around the way was tapped in, bro. It was
Yeah, they was.
It was very
They was.
interesting to see how many people really gave a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, let's do an album. Simple like that. I'm like, yo, Rod got the momentum on these niggas. Niggas is tuned in. We just gotta give them something to tune in.
And you see these people need something. We like, these people need something,
Now the bros got the momentum with the pod, and you know, I'm doing what I gotta do. So, you know, and the thing, the one great thing about, you know, about us, and when I say us, I'm talking about the guys in this room, is that we've been friends this whole time. You know, we never had a fallout. We never had no weird shit. If it's ever been anything that we ain't like going on, we just address it. We talk about it, and that be that. You know what I'm saying? So for us to do an album right now, it's not forced. It's not. It don't feel weird or nothing. You know. And it's been really dope, man.
It's fire.
I think in the beginning of the process, niggas wasn't too sure how involved I was going to remain, but you know, I've been 100% involved the whole time.
I'm gonna get that text.
This is something that I really, 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 really care about. It's not a money thing. It's a nostalgia thing. Like, you know, as I'm out here, you know, I rode through Mount Holly. I rode through my old neighborhood in Torranceville. I rode down Exton. I'm gonna go ride past Brodeo on the way back. You know what I mean? And
it's always good
I love to
see
it. I love to feel the energy, and it just feels good to not have to ever rekindle nothing. It's always a pick up where we left off type of thing with all of us.
No bullshit,
and that's why the music sounds great. 100%.
Been in contact since, you know, forever. So
it's gonna be fire,
so that
man.
thing on the way, y'all.
Lovely,
you feel me? That thing. On
we don't even got a name
situation.
for it. We got a name for it.
That thing on the way.
I feel like it's this thing of ours. No,
this thing of ours.
This thing of ours.
Shit,
what you think?
What it
so
is.
far,
this thing of ours.
That is what it is.
So far,
this thing of ours going crazy. I fucks with that. So now the cat's a bag. The cat's out the bag.
Yeah,
the album is on the way, man. Cans out the bag. You know what I'm saying? Philly boy, man, out the bang.
Out the bang.
Out the bang.
Cats out the bang.
Word up, out the bang.
Speaking of, hold on, let me just say this about Philadelphia.
Yeah, you been in Philly. What's up, man? Did you run around? Did you go? Did you hit the streets?
I seen Rod in Philly last time. Everybody like, oh, why y'all ain't hit me? I was in and out, man. It was a quick joint. I seen Rod, was in Philly for a second, and we went to go eat. This time, I actually got to be around Philly for the past 3 days. I done heard every single slang. Soon as I got off the plane, bro,
You gonna hear it in the airport? No bullshit.
A boy like on the phone. He was on the phone, and I couldn't hear what the other person was saying, but he was dead ass. He was like, "I'm around. I'm around. I'm around."
As soon as you land in Philly, you gonna get Philly. You in
bro,
Philly.
When I was getting off the plane, the dudes that work at the airport,
I was gonna say the employees, all that.
I bumped the bag. I was like, "Oh, excuse me." He's like, "You good? You good?" I'm like, all right,
yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, niggas don't say excuse me.
I'm like, bro, excuse me.
Oh, good morning.
It's Philadelphia, man. Welcome, man. This shit is amazing out here.
Coincidentally, they got a show Good Morning Philadelphia, but they don't say good morning in Philadelphia.
I heard a slang today that I forgot what it was.
No, they got wild new slang.
But I was walking down and it was all kids, and they had on like the uniform, like the blue shirt and the light khakis. Blue shirt and the dark blue pants.
Word.
And there was a whole bunch of them, and they had to be like 11 to like 13, 14 at the most, and they was talking about it was a word for getting beat up, treated.
Oh, you got treated.
He was like,
I didn't get treated. Right, that's what they be saying, right?
Yeah, bro, you got they've been saying treated for a minute.
Wallahi, I ain't get treated. Wallahi, I ain't get treated. I'm like, bro, I love Philly, man. It's like a few standard ways to be in Philly.
Word, bro. Like, no bullshit. All right, no, my bad. I want to get this. My nigga Sean real quick. Let's get Sean his flowers, man. Let's clap it up for Sean Dickinson, man.
My God,
listen, man. How'd you meet Sean, man? Because when I first met Sean, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy, dog? Like, this guy really got it shaking. I came to LA and this motherfucker was just, I don't even think he was as big as he is, pause today.
Pause.
You know
he wasn't.
Like, he was just like really just getting his feet wet. He was just getting his feet wet. He had to answer to a couple niggas, you feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, as far as the club and shit like that. But he still had Stain, though. He still was rocking.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I met Sean because when we first got to LA, so me and Cardiac used to have this, we just used to love to go to Greystone, right? So we used to go to Greystone,
was the shit.
And we used to go on the outside, like there's a middle part of the club, and then there's like an outer layer. So we would always be like, we didn't want to be in the middle. It was just like intimidating. It's like celebrities and all that. We just used to like be on the outskirt, you know, do our little one.
No, the middle used to be crazy. The first time I went in Greystone was the time we went
in the middle
when Cardiac was nominated for the Grammy. And
was
we
Drake,
wasn't in
was
the
that the
middle.
night Drake was DJing?
No, Drake wasn't DJing. It was Grammy night, and that's the night Dave was there. And we got the bottle.
The
and
boy
all
gave
that,
us a
that
big bottle of Cristal for free.
Big ass
the
bottle.
football nigga. A football player just gave it to us. He just liked our style. He was like, "Huh, take this." I'm like,
that was the first time.
That's why I love LA, because people just be on cool shit.
They show love.
But basically, you know, there's this guy in LA. His name's Devin. And he's one of the most legendary promoters. A terrible word because people think it's a bad. These guys are rich, first of all. These guys are very up. You know what I'm saying? So don't get the promoter word.
It's
fucked
a difference
up.
when you book.
Promoters. There's some niggas that's eating though, because there's promoters that really
don't get the promoter word fucked up. This dude is very, very, very situated in life. Please don't get the promoter word fucked up.
For sure.
He one of the top guys, and he's a dude that, you know, when you hear that you want bottles, he gonna call you like at like 12 in the afternoon, like, hey, you guys want to get a table tonight? Like, he on it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he hustle.
9 times out of 10, I'll be like, yo, you, because I was busted. I ain't have it.
Word.
Cardiac had it, you know what I mean? And he would take care of the whole squad, you know what I'm saying? He would make sure everybody's straight. Yo, yeah, get a table. So then, and I don't even know, this is okay, because this is like, we met Sean one night. No, sorry. This story is very hard for me to tell because I'm in a relationship now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell it anyway.
Word.
So I bagged this chick at
It was a long time ago, people.
11 years ago.
It was 11 years ago.
I bagged this
long
chick
time
at the club, you know what I'm saying? And after the club, she's like, yo, come to Bossa Nova's. And I'm like, bro, where we from,
shit.
we don't go meet up with no girls at nowhere at night.
Word.
So I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
you tweaking.
LA to me instantly, I didn't
Try
know where I was
line
at.
me. Yeah.
I'm thinking about gangs. I'm thinking about
Try
all
to line
this
me
shit.
up, sis. I don't know what you got going on.
But I'm like, fuck it, let's go see.
Niggas going wild out.
I get there. She's like, there's a guy with us though. Now I'm like, that's the worst.
No, I hate that.
I don't know
Don't have
who
me
the fuck
pull up
I'm
and you
about
got
to
two
niggas said on
niggas
the
with
song,
you.
I think this
I
bitch
don't
trying to
know
lie me,
who
but the
I'm about
pussy
to
is worth
meet.
it.
Word.
But it was one dude.
Okay.
We walk in. This is funny. This is so problematic, but
Good risk.
it was a white guy. So I'm like, oh, we good.
Yo, chill.
Right.
It was a white person. So I'm like, we good.
Oh, it's
I
cool.
feel
We
it.
ain't
So
tripping.
it's
Feel
the
a
two
little
girls
safe.
there. We sit down, and obviously it's Sean.
It's showing.
So him and Cardiac just start talking about music, and this dude is like
Sean is the illest
he's like
nigga.
an encyclopedia.
He's
like,
the
this nigga
illest nigga
knows
alive, bro.
everything about music, every sports. He knows when Cal Ripken hit his like 100th hit his kick. Like, he knows the temperature, the wind.
Yo, I
how
remember going to this man crib. He
knows
was
everything.
cooking like, I don't know what the fuck he was cooking. It was something crazy. It was late as
he's
shit
a
though.
very-
It was late.
he's
And this
very
nigga like,
cultured.
he had the joint over his shoulder. He like, yeah, I'm making this sauce. I said, yo, what the fuck is going on?
He's extremely cultured, and he's in both ways. He's cultured in like the arts, but also like in the streets and hip hop. He knows
Word.
a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he almost remind me of like a true 90s like type of like intelligent thug, where it was like, remember when it was cool to
like
be smart?
5%,
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
Remember when
gun
it was
bodies.
cool to be smart back in the
For
day
sure.
type
For
shit?
sure.
He like one of them type boys. So he's talking to Cardiac about all this stuff, and they busting it up, and you know, I'm just talking to the chicks and shit, and then we like, yo, let's all go to our house afterwards, and you know, we went, and you know, I'm gonna just fast forward a few things.
Word.
The next day, he hit me like, yo, you a different type of boy. I'm
word.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not, for the risk of this story, I'm not gonna speak on everything that went down.
That occurred.
But I
for
won.
sure.
I completely won Sean over.
Yo, you was that man. You was the man that night.
I completely won him over that night.
He
'Cause
violated. He went crazy that night.
He had some people with him that he felt like was out my league,
Okay.
and they
And you
wasn't.
fit right
And
in.
they wasn't.
They wasn't.
Right, right.
You
They
know what I'm
wasn't.
saying? And he was like, "Who the fuck is
Come on, baby. We from Jersey, baby.
Yeah, I mean that's how that went.
East
And
coasting.
It turned into a thing where you know, we met Sean on a business tip where he was like, "Yo, like who y'all be hitting for the club?" And we like, "Well, we hitting Dev," and he was like, "Yo, I'll get y'all the same exact." He's like, "I give it to y'all for the same exact price. I give y'all double the bottles, and I'll put y'all in the middle." He's like, "Just buy champagne, and I'll take care of everything else." He's like, "I give y'all the Ciroc and all that on the strength."
Sean,
So we was like, all right, cool.
Word.
We went to the club with him, and then from there we just started growing a relationship like that. And it started getting to the point where it started getting a little bit out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
you mean?
like the spending, like
Oh, like
To
you
the
like
point
you
where
don't want
I'm
him
even
doing
telling
all that.
Cardiac,
Yeah, you
like,
don't want
bro,
him doing all that.
you don't gotta do. He's like, no, let's go have fun. I'm like, bro, we don't gotta do it.
That's a
And
lot.
then one day he
Word.
was like, Doc, like let's chill for a little bit. I'm like,
Word.
yeah, cool. Like thank you, bro.
Yeah, fall
like
back.
you turned me up.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
we had
lit.
a great time, but let's
Right.
let's just
get to
focus
work.
now. Like that was like lovely, like all that. And Sean called me like, yo, y'all coming out? I was like, nah, we probably about to chill for a little bit. And he was like, oh yeah, what up? I'm like, it ain't me though, bro. Like I haven't paid for anything. This is bro. Like I'm
Word.
just showing up. I'm just his friend. He taking care of it, but we not going. Cool. Calls me again, like maybe like 3 hours later. Yo, man, I fuck with you, man. Like you could come out, bro. You ain't gotta pay. You ain't gotta pay nothing. I'm like, you sure? I was like, I'm telling you, I don't know if you're trying to car salesman me right
I
now.
don't know, but I can't
Trick
fuck
me
with
into
it.
buying
I
some
can't
shit.
fuck with you.
I'm
Hey,
pop,
let's go
nigga.
Word.
I don't got $1,000. I don't
got
got
it.
nothing to spend in the
Word.
damn club. I'm not even buying a drink from the bar,
Yeah,
my
'cause
nigga.
one person broke ain't the next person broke, y'all.
Word,
So
for
it-
sure.
it like-
Yeah, it
so
was a
I'm
diff-
telling you, I'm pop, nigga.
It was a 609 broke. It wasn't a
Yeah, it wasn't a
Beverly
Cali
Hills
broke.
broke.
Word.
Nigga. I
It's
was
nigga
a
busting.
little different.
Borough broke.
So, you know, and at this time, I think I was sleeping on the floor. I'm like, bro, I'm saving all my money, bro. I'm not spending it on that. And it just made sense just not to do it. And he was like, come out. He's like, no, I got you.
Listen, man.
And honestly, that's literally how we became friends.
Every time I came-
That's dope.
Every time I came to LA,
And he been holding it down ever since. You know what I'm saying?
man, listen, these niggas, the one time I came to LA, it was like one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm one of the
Rob
wildest time.
too. Rob done seen some crazy shit
No
out
bullshit.
there.
Nigga.
You just look up and it's like,
It's some wild shit. Nigga, I get off the plane. They like, yo, they get Chrissy to come get me. Chrissy Will. What's her name? She come get me.
Shout
She
out
like,
Chrissy.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
y'all
Chrissy.
be talking shit all the time. Y'all be
Yeah, shout
having
out
me
Chrissy.
dying with that shit.
Rob
They be
said,
going back
"Netta
and
ass
forth.
Chrissy."
Yeah,
word.
yeah, she's talk shit all the time.
Word,
Go
no
ahead.
bullshit. So I'm like, yo,
Love
these
Chrissy.
niggas come get me. They like, yo, they want you to go to the club. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I never seen this lady a day in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
You
like,
came straight to the club?
went straight to the club, bro. I ain't get to see these niggas yet or nothing, bro. I had my luggage. They like, yo, they just said, take your luggage. No, remember, because she had my luggage. They said, just put your luggage in the trunk, and they said, take you
I
straight
don't
to the
even remember
club.
this. This is
Take
great.
you straight
I
to the
think I
club.
actually do.
These niggas was faded when I came in. I came into the spot, and I remember the first person I see was Sean. Sean, I walk up. I'm like, he like, yo, Kato, what up? I'm like, yo, what's up, dog?
Do you
I
remember?
don't know
Do you
nobody.
remember what club it was?
It was
Was it Hooray Henry's?
I don't know if it was Who Ray Henry's.
Was our lawyer
man.
with us that night?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that night. That's the night Ange
Yes,
was with us.
yes,
she
Ange was with us.
never comes out. I think it might have been like cardiac birthday. or
Yes,
like
it was.
He
It
might have
was.
just won a Grammy or some
And
shit.
no, it was. I think it was his birthday, man. And I remember just seeing Big Baby Davis, you know, big from the Celtics, in the line, right? So I'm like, yo, Sean come in. Sean like, yo, go ahead, you go in there.
No, by
I was
then-
like-
by
I
then
was
Sean
hyping
had
shit.
his- had his
No,
rank
listen,
up.
I was hyping shit, dog. I was like, dog, I just walked in front of Big Baby Davis.
Oh, Big Baby was waiting. And
He was waiting in the
yeah.
line. So I was like, yo, I just walked in this bitch. Yo, as soon as I walk in the building, these niggas go, what? Oh, nigga, I'm talking about rosé bottles to the
Just nonstop shit.
bro. Future performing. Oh
Yeah,
my
Future
God.
performed March Madness, no?
Nigga, it was like, I could,
With
yes,
the big
March
hat.
Madness.
That's when niggas was
Yes,
starting
he
to
had
bring
the
out
big
the big
hat.
hats. Yeah, I remember that.
Nigga, I was like, dog, this is some wild shit. And like, I was like, yo, bro, just
Not a regular night.
even Future talking about, I'm in there like, no, this is too much, bro. And it was some decent women there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm
Greatest
saying?
place.
Got
They
to
was
give it up.
decent. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to give it
So,
up for the
yo,
decents.
one time, man, shout out to Sean, man. Listen, man, you the guy, man. Clap it up for my guy,
Shout
Sean,
out
man.
Sean, man.
I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie,
listen.
that's how I felt when I met
Sean,
when I
Sean
met Tony
introduced me
Bird,
to
bro.
Wale, too. Sean
See?
introduced me to
for real?
Wale, too.
Man, that boy, man. Listen. We got
That's
we got $1 trillion for
Tony
you. when
G.
we
I
get
got
there.
so many stories. We like
Yeah,
an
oh,
hour and a
yeah,
half.
Yeah, we like
yeah.
an hour and a
Yeah,
half
the-
in,
the
man.
night
have
I'm-
to do
yeah,
a
we gotta
part
We're
do
gonna have
part
to do
two.
a part 2, man. I don't want.
But let's end it on a cool note, though. What else? Let's end it with what else we go.
All right, let's talk about. There was 2 things I wanted to get into,
Yeah.
right? It was one thing, and there's another thing that I wanted to get into.
Okay.
I'm gonna go crazy about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one thing I wanted to talk about was just some small shit. It was just I seen Mace got his fucking masters back, so I want to clap it up for Mace. Paid for his masters, but that's small shit, man.
Right.
Small. We talk about that time. We're gonna end it with this, and I don't want to go too crazy.
What? Talk about the maze.
Now, Mace, Cam and Mace, they just got they got a deal
Okay,
for their
yeah, 8-figure
show.
deal, word.
And so I'm guessing Mace went and took some of that bread and bought his masters back from Puff.
Right.
So let's clap it back from that. Man, shout out to Puff. I think it was like From what I remember, I think he was trying to get like $2 million for him and shit like that.
Right.
So I guess Mace was able to, come up with that $2 million.
He probably
saying?
cut the price down too.
No, they got a check. Them niggas got a check, bro.
No, I'm talking about Diddy probably cut the price down as far as what.
$2 million.
Because they talked again and all of that shit.
He probably cut it down to
He ain't
$2
cut
million.
that shit.
That's what I said. I don't think he cut it down.
He probably give him 1.7.
All
I
right,
give
but that's some
1.7
other
Playboy
shit, man.
out of love.
Now, I don't want, listen, man, I don't want to incriminate nobody. I ain't trying to go crazy. It's just a little, you know what I mean? We got to get a little ratchet up here. You feel what I'm saying? At least once. You dig? Now, before you moved to LA, before all of that, you was in a situation, man. We all had some good women, man. You feel what I'm saying? In our day, in our life. You feel what I'm saying? And some
Don't
things
go
work
crazy.
out. I ain't gonna go crazy. Some things, I ain't gonna go crazy.
crazy.
Some things work themselves out. Some things don't. But everything's a blessing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Everything's a lesson.
Right.
You dig? Now, somebody got in a situation, bro, a crazy situation, bro. You feel what I'm saying? To where allegedly she was caught riding with some things, man. And I don't want to go crazy, dog. You feel me? Because I ain't trying to be extra up here. But she definitely somebody
a little road trip. Through
took a
Alabama,
road trip
through Alabama.
No, we shouldn't talk about this ride.
It's out already.
It's already out, but I ain't saying nobody's name, man. Shorty took a trip.
Talking about it. How can we?
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I mean, free her, man.
And
Free her.
It was $2 million.
But what you want to ask me?
I like. Is that something that you foresee? Could you see that? Like, how do you feel about that, man? Like,
Nah,
when you
man.
Before
see
y'all don't know what's going on. She was caught in Alabama with $2 million worth of coke in a vehicle. Apparently,
20 bricks.
I don't really want to talk about it, but I'll say that because I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't really been in contact. We very cordial.
Yeah, for sure.
With each other and things like that.
Cause she was super talented.
She's
you feel what I'm saying?
incredible.
Super talented, and it's like
I think I'm gonna be honest, man. I think it was just a
one-off
mix
thing?
up. No, I think it was just a mix up. I think that she
so
probably
too.
just didn't know what was going on, and I hope that everything
work out
out
for the best.
yeah. I mean, because she wasn't the only one in the vehicle, but
Allegedly.
I mean,
Alleged,
when
however it
you're
went.
dealing with that much stuff, it's a whole. It feels like to me it would be a whole operation, and
yeah,
I don't know.
it's a lot of people. Right, it's a lot of hands.
I just hope
involved
that
in that for
everything's
sure.
cool, and but I don't know.
Yeah, she make it out that situation,
But
man.
I don't know. I'm very surprised, like everybody else. I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah.
Yeah, what the
Word,
shock
nah,
factor?
man.
Yeah, because the shock
Nah.
factor for me was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We used to
Yeah.
work together. I see her every day.
Yeah.
Word.
You feel me? So I'm like, yo,
Word.
Yeah,
damn,
that
I'm
was a
like,
wild situation.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so
That was
I'm
crazy
like,
to wake up
shit
to.
Shit
It's terrible.
a little different.
But,
But you know, hopefully
I hope
everybody. I
everything
mean,
work out and-
yeah, make it about that jam.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's bad.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy situation.
especially with them Alabama cops, because they looked out. I can't stand when I see people who look racist,
Bro,
relieved, like when they
On
when
another
they
note,
doing some type
like
shit.
one of my things I really want to do is take a road trip, like just ride through the whole United States, stop at a few places, but
Word.
like places like Alabama and like just weird little places in.
Yeah.
Remember we was at South by Southwest and we was like, what's the most racist place? And it was like Texas.
Alabama.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Texas.
Word.
And we
Texas
was in
crazy.
Texas. And I'm like, bro,
I forgot the
there's
city. I
certain
know the
places I
city,
just-
bro. In
They got
Texas,
the
you don't
most.
wanna
They
go.
got the most KKK
bro,
in the world.
It's
Jersey.
a sundown town.
Jersey
It's
do
called-
too.
and
Jersey, one of the most highly populated KKK states in America.
See,
Yeah,
I'm cool.
but see, what bothered me, I did a lot of research.
wild,
I did
bro.
my research, like Lil Reese. I did my research, and then
my
that's when I
research.
saw they said they even had Willenboro marked as a sundown town. When I was like, oh, and I said, all right,
Get the
Google. I said,
fuck
Google
out.
don't
What,
know
bro?
shit.
KKK.
Nigga,
I
we
said,
got a
Google-
Martin
I
Luther
said,
King
Google don't know
Drive.
shit.
Niggas
But-
getting boomed
yeah,
on it.
and it don't got to be
What the fuck you
KKK,
talking
but they
about?
saying
Yeah.
by like once the sun go down, you got to be home because white people might fuck with you.
Boomed on.
So I
Not true.
say, yo,
Ain't even no
Willenboro's
white
on the
people
list.
in
Yeah,
Willenboro.
and Willenboro
That's what I
like
said.
that.
Let's stay super old.
Yeah, that's
They
wild.
super
That's
old
probably
and just
back
don't
then.
want to
They
get rid of their
They
crib.
not doing nothing.
But
They
that's
the
probably
last
back in the
of 'em.
50s, bro, when they
Yeah.
wasn't letting black people come
They
through
the
here.
last of them if they are still here.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy,
over.
man. But that's crazy. But listen, man. Dot, my nigga. My brother. Thank you for coming through, man.
sir.
You got any last words for these people?
Man, keep believing in yourself. Keep going.
For sure.
You know, we all getting older, and
Word.
I feel like in this music thing, you know, they try to put an age limit on it, but I think that shit is whack. Art is subjective. Art is for everybody, and I feel like we living in the era of artists that you don't put an age on it. They, you too old to do this, you too old to rap. But rock and roll people could go out and sing and all that, wrinkled and all that.
Word.
Ozzy Osbourne coming out with
Word for sure.
You know, can't even
Still
move
going
respectfully.
crazy. Will, but it's
All
all
right,
good.
yo, listen,
I'll
man.
figure it out.
Listen, man, we want to thank my nigga Dot for sliding out. You heard?
Yes, sir.
You did.
What was that time on there real quick?
You know what I'm saying? 134. 134. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted to get into some
134.
shit. Hold up, man. I wanted to play this real fast, man. Let's end it. Hey, listen, man. I want to thank y'all for coming out. For sure. Listen.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
man. Thank y'all for coming out. Another episode in the books. My nigga Dosky HG in the building.
Yes, sir.
For sure, for sure.
Got a rudder. Broke
Frontline
niggas.
shit.
Broke
Frontline
niggas.
shit on the way, man.
Frontline shit on the way. Broke
Broke niggas,
niggas.
thank you.
Make sure you get your check together to buy the album. We ain't
Radio
streaming that
shit,
shit.
yeah,
We
man.
buying it.
We let y'all into
We
that.
ain't never stopping this shit.
You dig? Rich niggas.
Hey.
Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Yo, listen, man.
Get y'all one of these Gucci bracelets that
Yeah,
Doc
man.
got on or something, man.
Shoot shorty that
Just
text,
slight
man.
shit, slight shit.
Shoot shorty that text. Tell her we stepping again. You heard? No bullshit.
Let me say one thing though real quick.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Much love to everybody in the borough, South Jersey, everybody doing their thing, man. I see y'all. I watch everything. I might not comment on everything, but I see everything that's going on. Keep going, man.
Word.
Keep going. Keep doing what y'all doing. Don't never let nobody put a limitation on your qualifications. Keep stepping on shit, man.
We
This shit
going
don't
up.
stop. Like I was saying earlier, we gotta be better to each other as black folks and stop putting an age limit on art, man.
For sure.
I want to hear rap. I want to hear Beans come with the new album. I want to hear Hov, 50 years old.
And,
I want to hear these
and now we got
perspectives.
50-year-old fans, so shit. And
Right.
they still listen to Dirk and them, so shit, we can do it
Absolutely.
all, y'all.
Absolutely, man. So y'all already know what time it is, man.
And pray for your loved ones all around like a
Yeah.
spider web, from the
God
sons
is
to the
good,
daughters,
man.
to the nieces, to the nephews, to the uncles, to the aunties, to the grandma, to the papas, and all that, man.
All
and
that,
to the
and-
Most High.
And another thing, if you're not a vibe,
Use
use
a
a headache, man.
motherfucking
Holla at your
headache.
boy.
And we out of here.